Hi, my name's Darian, and I'm a pansexual.
Hi, Darren. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. We're just going to ask you a couple questions, just me and you talking, having a conversation, and see if we can clear up some misconceptions. Is that okay with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First question. When did you know you were a pansexual?
I think when I got into college, the beginning of the second semester of my freshman year, I started to think, oh, I'm a lesbian. No, wait, I'm bisexual because that's a cute boy. And then I was like, well, I guess that person whose gender I'm not really sure of is cute too. So then I started looking and I started searching to see if there was a name for that, and there was, and it's pansexual.
Okay. And so is this the first time you've ever thought about pansexuality as a sexual orientation, or is it something that's completely new to you this semester?
It's pretty new. I had never really heard of it until I started searching for it.
Okay. So what can you tell me? Can you define pansexuality for the viewers?
It is the love of a person, regardless of their genitals, whether they are a male, a female, or a transgender person that is male to female or female to male.
Gotcha. Okay. So basically, can you define it and let's put it in layman's terms, saying you fall in love with the person, not the body part.
Very correct.
Okay. So what are some misconceptions you deal with as a pansexual?
People seem to think that just like bisexuals, that pansexuals are easy. That they'll just sleep with anyone just because. That's not the way it is. People tend to think that we have very low standards, that we don't have types, which isn't true because I do. And I'm sure everyone else does too. So I think those are a lot of the common ones.
Gotcha. So can you define for the because I know myself before I did any research, I didn't really know there was a clear difference between bisexuality and pansexuality. Can you define that difference for me?
Pansexuals mainly are people who get into relationships with a male or a female, whereas a pansexual will get into a relationship with a male, a female, or a male to female transgender, or a female to male transgender.
Okay. So is it just labeled to, or excuse me, limited to those four groups, or is it just any person in between? Or...
That's true too. There's also androgynous people who do not define themselves to a singular gender.
Okay. So have you met other pansexuals? How are you like? How are you different?
I don't think I've met other pansexuals. I mean, outside of the internet, which sounds weird, but I haven't really met any in person. But I feel like the ones that I have met through different social networks are very open to new things. I feel like all of us, well, not, I can't say all of us, but I feel like a lot of us are very open to new things. A lot of the ways I feel that we differ is that I have never personally been in a relationship with someone that is transgendered, and a lot of pansexuals have been. So I've never had that experience, but I'm open to it.
Gotcha. Okay, and so if you don't mind me asking, have you told, like, say, your family or your close friends about your pansexuality?
I've hinted towards it. My close friends know. But I've hinted towards it to my family, and they just kind of brush it off. So, whatever happens.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Excuse me. Well, I think we're pretty close to wrapping up. Just one more question for you. If you could leave the viewers with one thought or idea about pansexuality, what would that be?
Pansexuality is loving not only yourself, but everyone else, regardless of what they have in their pants.
Gotcha. Well, thank you very much for coming in for this interview today. I very much appreciate it. And it was very informative. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.